All right, welcome back. Yes, we are back with another D2R video. Finally getting back to our roots. This video is just going to be a quick recap of my ladder season 10. Like always, I play the Fist of the Heavens Paladin, which is my dedicated ladder character. I've played 7 of the 10 seasons, and this is the only character I play. This is one of the best characters to do an early ladder push to try and get that early GG drop, which I like to trade for forum gold before the bots take over. Unfortunately, that doesn't always happen, which it did not happen this season. That's RNG for you, man. Hit or miss. Last time I played on day 2, I think that was season 9. Dropped the freaking Death's Fathom. Ended up trading that for a Jaw Rune. So yeah, made like almost 1,000 forum gold off that. Can't win them all, but anyways, the things I love most about this character are you don't have to worry about resistances. You don't have to worry about Merc. All of your gear is very easily obtained, and within a few hours of ladder launch, you can be in hell, in the pits, efficiently farming it. So yeah, let's get into this season's build. I basically put this together in the first day of ladder, spending 0 forum golds or money. Alright, let's quickly go over this season's build. Oh, I almost forgot to do the damn skill tree. Let's quickly go over it. Pretty standard Fist of the Heavens setup. You're going to want to always max Fist of the Heavens, always max Holy Bolt, and always max Holy Shields. Nothing in offensive. I think I messed up this time. I have no more respec, so I just kept it. Honestly, it's not going to make or break. For some reason, I decided to stop at 80% on Redemption, and then I started dumping all my extra points into Defiance, which I think I put 6 points into it. Only level 80, so obviously this character wasn't done. What I think I usually do is I max Redemption and then all the extra points into Defiance, just to give a tiny boost to your Holy Shield. So pretty standard. Go over the stats really quick. Same as always, enough strength for your gear. I've got a little extra because I ended up getting a blade buckle pretty late. Rest and a vitality. Resistances don't matter. 1k Fist of the Heavens. 1600 to 1700 when the Holy Bolt goes off. My actual Holy Bolt does 3300 to 3700. Pretty big. We've got 1500 life, 321 mana. The advanced stats hit all the good breakpoints. Ended up with 140 faster hit recovery, 80 faster cast rate, and 201 MF. The gear, like always, you're gonna go with double spirit. I've got broadsword. You know, spirit's very easy to get. Act 1, cows, till you get a long sword, crystal sword, or broadsword. Use your sock quest on it. Runes, very easily obtainable. Do cows, do countess, you'll get them pretty easy. Same thing with the shield, which is one of the best things about Paladin. Any Paladin shield will do. You don't need to spend all that time getting a Monarch, which is way harder to get than Paladin shields. I found this one in normal cows at 14 all res. Like I said, the stats do not matter. Use my side quest on it. Boom, we've got double spirit. The next thing that happened was very early. I was gambling amulets, and I ended up coming across this bad boy. 3-2 combat skills. When you're building this, basically any amulet will work. It doesn't need skills, but that's what you're aiming for. Try to get 1 paladin skill, 2 paladin skill, 1 to 3 combat skills. Just use whatever you can until you get the best one you can find. And you'll have no problem building this character. The next things I have to mention is the faster cast rate. You want to get 75 faster cast rate for your Holy Bolts. So obviously double spirit. If you get 2 good rolls, you can get 65 combined minimum, which is what you need from these. Obviously, you can get 70 total, but to get 65, you'd have to have 2 good rolls. Unfortunately, I have 2 mediocre rolls. So between them, what is that? I have 30, 40, 59. I have 61 combined. So what that means is you now need to use 2 fast cast rate rings instead of 1, which not a big deal. I ended up getting 2 plain matching faster cast rate rings, of course. Gotta look good. The rest of the gear, very, very easy to get. The gloves, just shop them from Charcy in Act 1 Hell, 25 MF. Same thing with the boots, 32 MF. The helmets, same thing from Charcy. 3 socketed great helm through 3 flawless topazes into it. You can throw perfect ones in, but I recommend doing flawless. So much easier to get 3 of these than 12 and combining them into perfect, especially when you're trying to get to the pits as soon as possible. Go to my stash. For the belt, for like 90% of this ladder, I was using this. You need any 12 slot belt will work, but you can easily shop these from Charcy with up to 100 life. I found one with 95 life, more than enough to get it done. Ended up switching to this blade buckle last minute, simply because it looks great. It matches my gear. I'm so weird like that. So yeah, this thing works for most of ladder. All that's left is the armor. I ended up selling the armor I was using at first. I had found a 3-socketed breastplate through 3 flawless topazes into it. Boom. I think I found that doing cows. You can also easily vendor a 3-socketed armor from Charcy. But I'd say at the beginning of day 2, I ended up finding a 4-socketed gothic plate. Any 4-socketed armor would work. The lower the strength, the better, and the lower weight, the better. But you know, I played pretty hard the first weekend, and I only found 2 4-socketed armors, and they were both gothic plate. So yeah, we ended up going with 3 flawless topaz and 1 perfect, because I have 201 MF. That extra 4 from the perfect put me over 200 MF, which is the minimum I want to have. But yeah, that's went over everything, just except the offhand. We've got a teleport staff with which I shopped in, I believe, Act 2 Nightmare. Did not take long at all, and it was very cheap. The inventory, nothing really to look at. It's just you know me, I like to match my charms, and I ended up getting more monsters and more coins than anything, and I just picked the best ones that were dropping, and pretty much most of them are useless. Defense, strength, lightning damage, dex, fire damage, 15 life, 5 life, 1 strength, 2 dex, 9 lightning res, 2 dex, and 6 lightning res. So yeah, that was the build. As you can see, very easily obtained. I had most of this stuff, you know, a few hours into the season, and you know, like this and this was tweaked later, but like I said, there's other easier options for the beginning of ladder. So yeah, let's go into a quick run then. All right, I'm gonna quickly go over my keybinds. On the left, I always keep Fist of the Heavens. On your left skills, I have S for Holy Bolt, Q for Charge. For the most part, you're going to keep Redemption up when you're fighting 100% of the time. The only time you use Vigor is when you're traveling through the pits, and if you're trying to get through the pits quicker, you can switch to Vigor. But for the most part, I leave Redemption up. I have F for Vigor, E for Redemption. Middle mouse button gives me my Holy Shields, and roll down with the mouse wheel for town portals. Those work fine for me. So let's get into the run. The Vigor up, and we're going to charge to the pits. Let's go. See if we're gonna choose the right path, and we did. All right, usually drop a portal, switch to Redemption, and just Fist of the Heavens from a distance. Bam. As you can see, archers are lightning immune So you want to try and attack stuff around them. If you end up with an archer by itself, which I did not, you would just, boom, holy bolt them. You want to try and keep your distance. You can see 2 archers. Oh, they're done. That's basically what Holy Bolt is for. When you have like 1 or 2 archers and they're just giving you a hard time, you can just single target them, Holy Bolt, and they drop. Pretty simple. And usually when I get to level 2, I just go and go to the next run. Clear level 2. You can see, pretty damn efficient for how cheap this character is. More archers. Let's get pretty low. Throw a pot. Okay, this guy might explode, so you want to stay away. You have no resistances. He did not. And a unique, of course. You want to be careful when you're coming around corners. You don't want to run into a pack of archers. They can kill you. Alright, and you have 1 sparkly chest every time. What I do is I keep a key in my cube. If it's locked, boom, throw it there. If not, get the chest. And that is it, man. That is your Season 10. Pretty budget, basic, very efficient Fist of the Heavens Paladin. If you want to replicate this character, very easy. I definitely recommend it. So, yeah. I guess the next order of business is I want to show the drop highlights, but unfortunately, I did not get that early GG drop, and there was really not much to show. I only made 216 forum gold on 8 transactions. Yeah, it was just stuff like socketed items, and I sold my stealth and a spirit. But there was 1 drop that is very rare, very nostalgic, and very useless. And I figured I'll throw that one in real quick just to see some kind of drop hype. So, yeah, check this clip out real quick. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one. Are you kidding? The freaking grandfather. No way. Oh, it's not a grailer. Super rare. What a waste of RNG, man. What the hell? Damn.